This is Natural Powerlifting Radio. Deadlifts, chicken nuggets, video games. This is Check My Total, a powerlifting podcast with Timothy Payne and Andrew Hinson.
Welcome everybody to another episode. This episode is me and your boy Andrew, and we're going to talk about the latest trend sweeping the nation. And that trend and streaming service is called Disney Plus.
That's right. Another way for Disney to take your money. Another way for the big giant to come in and swoop your wallet up.
Well, we're always happy to give them more money, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. This is my opinion, but I think Disney's going to get too big with all these Marvel movies. I don't know about this next generation of Marvel, man.
Hey, did you see the Black Widow trailer?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it looked good. I thought it looked like a pretty solid action film.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Mainly because I think out of female superheroes, I just like Black Widow more than Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah, ain't no one like no one likes Captain Marvel. No one does.
I don't even think girls like Captain Marvel.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
It's the most shallow character ever. Like,
yeah.
Pretty shallow. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. But I don't know, man. My thing about the Marvel movies, man, is I think the universe is just getting too big, man. They were talking about there might not be another big showdown with all the heroes on the screen again, because the universe is getting too big to have people on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes, but see what happens.
Honestly, I'm kind of excited that they're moving into like the show realm, which I know we've had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and a couple other shows, but well, I guess all the Netflix shows still count, even though they got canceled. But I don't know. I like comic book stuff being in that kind of territory, watching a TV show.
I'll give it a shot. I'm not really big on the whole TV thing because I just don't like keeping up with shows. I don't know. I ain't got time to be watching 90 different shows, and if I have to watch the shows to understand the movie, I don't know if I have enough dedication. I don't know if I'm a dedicated fan.
Yeah, that's true. They did talk about how these shows were going to set the new tone.
But I'll give it a shot, but I will say I was a little reluctant to hop on the Disney Plus bandwagon. I really did not want another subscription service because I already pay for Hulu. And I was like, I don't want monthly things coming out of my bank. But since I'm a Verizon guy, I got it for free.
Hey!
So I was like, all right. And Becca really wanted it. And I was like, all right, I'll get it free for a year. So I hopped on that deal at Verizon. So if you're listening and you're a Verizon customer and you got unlimited data, it's free for you.
So how did that work? Did you have to call Verizon or?
No, I just got on the app, the Verizon app, and went to some page and it was like, redeem your free Disney Plus. And I was like, yeah, sounds good to me.
Well, that's nice. That shouldn't have to fool with anybody.
Yeah. But I like Disney Plus overall. I will say this is kind of my opinion. I'm not really feeling any TV shows on there except for The Mandalorian. I feel like they don't have any TV shows. They have no series that I'm interested in at all.
Well, did you grow up watching Disney or anything?
I mean, kinda, but not. I mean, like I'm not watching Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I'm 24. I'm 24. I'm not watching Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
You ain't feeling nostalgic?
No, because let me tell you about nostalgic stuff. That stuff don't work. Those shows do not hold up. They don't hold up. You
Hey,
watch them, and they don't hold up no more.
Hey, we've been watching Smart Guy though, with like Taj Mori or whatever his name is.
I don't even
It
know
still
it.
holds up.
I don't even know what that one is.
It's about a family and this kid is like 12 years old or something, but he's really smart, so he goes to high school. So it's like a 12-year-old in high school, and he goes to high school with his older brother. But it's pretty good. But it's also fun watching all the old stuff you watched as kids because you pick up on jokes and stuff that go way over your head as a kid. But like as an adult, you understand the like adult jokes that are in the show.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know. I enjoy it.
overall, man, I turned me and Becca were flipping, and we are like, oh, let's watch the Hercules series. Let's start episode 1. Man, 10 minutes in, I'm like, turn this crap off. I'm like, the Hercules movie is really good, but this series is trash. But,
See, that's one of the ones I've been wanting to watch because I remember watching it, as a kid.
well, so did I. I watched it a lot as a kid, and I turned it on thinking it'd be good. But no,
Yeah.
man, I took those nostalgia glasses off. I turned that crap off. That did not entertain me.
Well,
Uh,
hey, as a programmer or whatever, what do you think about the interface?
uh, I think it's pretty standard for a streaming service. I mean, I can't really. The design is so similar between the way Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus do it. They all share very similar similarities from a design standpoint.
Yeah.
Hulu has the most different. Hulu has the most different looking interface, but um, no, it's they all as far as the design, they all seem to be pretty similar as
Yeah,
far as on the TV.
what's funny though is that Netflix, like a couple days after Disney Plus dropped, they actually changed the way their stuff looks now. Like it hasn't happened on my PlayStation yet, the update,
Yeah.
but Ashley and Kyle, they watch it through their Xbox, and they went ahead and did the update. But yeah, Netflix has done changed the way their stuff looks now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
and
my
go,
thing is,
go ahead.
as the infrastructure behind it is pretty cool from a programming standpoint. The way I can't speak for Disney Plus because they're new, but Netflix does a lot of interesting things. Like I didn't know if you knew this, but the closest data center to you will actually have the first like 10 to 15 minutes of the most watched shows already preloaded. So when users go to click on it, they don't wait.
Interesting.
But based on where you live, like based on the demographic.
Yeah.
So they preload the show, which on a large scale, that's very impressive to do. It takes a lot of money and a lot of people and a lot of coordination.
So how exactly does it work? Because I just assumed everything was beaming down from a satellite or something.
Well, so they have all the shows on servers. So that's why it's called a streaming service. Everything gets streamed to you. So, um, it's based on where you live and the data center or the server that is closest to you. They will preload.
So there's servers in regions of the United States or wherever.
Yeah, all over the U.S.
Like physical buildings, like servers.
Yeah, physical, like computers.
Okay.
Like there's computers.
Yeah, I just assumed everything was off satellites now.
No, it's all got to be all the data has to exist somewhere, and the problem with satellite, which they might do some satellites, but the problem with it is like it it just doesn't make sense to store your data in space, right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, you
Costs a lot of
can.
money, I guess.
You can, and I'm sure they might actually do that, but from what I've read, a lot of their storage is on Earth.
Okay.
So, and you got to think you're not really using, like you're using internet to stream it.
Yeah, that's true.
like
Nice.
you're not using like satellites. I'm not sure. I mean, they might have an option where like I don't know, if you don't have internet, you can stream it. I mean, obviously like you can do 4G stuff, but that's like
Yeah.
still a network.
Just the way my brain was thinking is like the satellite beams it to whatever your company is. Your company is what shoots it to your TV, like your internet provider.
Nah, it's more of like how a website works.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
It's more like
Oh,
hitting a website.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
the but they do a lot of cool things. They also do things like, you know, only 30% of their customers might get an update, so they test their updates that way and get metrics and see if people like it. Then they'll roll it out to more people.
Well, maybe that's why Ashley and Kyle got that new Netflix and I ain't got it yet.
Yeah, that's why they stagger their updates.
Okay.
So,
Now, did you hop on Disney Plus before they got the continue watching option?
uh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because that was our big gripe when we first got Disney Plus, which we got it, the day of the drop. So when Disney Plus dropped, you know how Netflix and Hulu, you have your own like list and you can click on it and just start from where you left off on a TV show.
yeah.
Disney Plus didn't have that yet.
Oh,
So it made no sense to us that if you're Disney and you've already seen Hulu and you've already seen Netflix, why would you not have that option and function already in your thing?
it's a time and money thing.
Right, but I don't know. But anyways, they had an update last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't even know how long Disney Plus has been out now. But anyways, like a week after the first day it came out, they finally released, the continue watching option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Becca really likes it. Here, Becca, hop on this thing. Here, tell the audience what you like about Disney Plus.
I just like scrolling through and seeing all the shows. That reminds me of my childhood.
But you like going back and watching them though.
You like to watch them?
I haven't really watched many of them. I did watch an episode of Hannah Montana.
Hey. Because Andrew's already shot down the nostalgia factor.
He watched it with me.
Oh, doing homework.
He's got to stay
I
tough.
watched that Camp Rock stuff. Those old Disney movies.
Oh yeah, I watched the Camp Rock movies.
Okay.
Well, hey, give people
And,
the review of the original, only for Disney Plus members, Lady of the Tramp.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Lady and the Tramp was the first thing I watched on Disney Plus, and I loved it.
It's really cute. I liked it a lot too.
It was really good.
Now the cartoon though, it wasn't really based around Christmas, was it?
It's been so long since I've seen the cartoon.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I just don't remember there being like a Christmas element to it like there was in this movie.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a Christmas element.
That's what we're saying. Oh, you're talking about in the new one? You didn't watch it?
Well, I kind of watched it.
It's not like based around Christmas, but at the very beginning of the movie, it like starts in Christmas, and the end of the movie, it's Christmas time again.
Andrew and I also watched the other day Home Alone on there.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
He had never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Good old Kevin.
Well, what'd you think since you've never seen it?
That was a pretty wholesome movie. I wouldn't mind watching the next one because I think President Trump's in it.
Yeah, I think so. Is the other one on Disney Plus right now?
Yeah, I think there's Home Alone 1 and 2.
Okay.
Have you seen the second one?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen the third one?
I don't know if I've seen the third one.
The third one has a different boy in it.
Okay, then probably not. I've
yeah,
only seen McCully.
Yeah, man. I gotta. The only reason I want to see it is because of the meme. You know the meme President Trump showing Kevin his way to something?
Yeah. So we talked about the original. What'd you think about Mandalorian? Or what do you think about Mandalorian since it's still ongoing?
So The Mandalorian is probably the only good series they have on Disney Plus. Because
What's that?
it's a Star Wars series. You wouldn't get it because you've never seen Star Wars.
What?
I know. I'm trying to get her to see Star Wars, but we're working through the Marvel movies now, so.
Okay. Because all the Star Wars are on it, except for maybe a couple prequels.
Yeah, I think they're all there. But yeah, so The Mandalorian, I like The Mandalorian a whole lot better than I like this new trilogy.
Oh, me too, man.
This new trilogy is trash. This is garbage.
Have you watched it?
The Mandalorian? I watched it one Saturday.
When I was at work.
Yeah, when you were at work, I watched it. Yeah, so I only saw 3 episodes. I think they're the 4th out now.
Okay, so you haven't even watched the new one.
Yeah, I haven't, but I've been watching the first 3. I really enjoyed it. You know, I'm not a Star Wars fanatic. I don't know all the ins and outs of the universe. I like the Star Wars universe, but I'm not like crazy. I can't recite all the 90 billion planets.
Right.
But I really like the bounty hunter approach to it. I think it's I think it's nice to see a Star Wars show from not a Jedi perspective.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, I get personally, I don't know, maybe it's because this new series has just left a bad taste in my mouth, but I just don't know how much more of the I'm on the good side and you're on the bad side I can take.
Right.
I mean, how many more blue lightsabers and red lightsabers do I gotta watch, you know?
I don't know. I've always been interested in bad guys ever since I was a kid. So I love this Mandalorian show because, like you said, he's kind of in the gray. He's not good. He's not bad.
Exactly. I love gray character. I would even like a Star Wars to do movies on gray Jedis. Like there's a gray Jedi sect in the universe, and I would like them to do kind of a show on that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. Yeah, I have the high ground. Don't do it, Anakin. That's some of the worst acting I've ever seen, by the way. Like,
hey,
if you rewatch the 3rd movie, Revenge of the Sith, now you gotta take the glasses off, the nostalgia glasses, and you gotta watch. You have to watch the final fight scene of Obi-Wan versus Anakin. And let me tell you what I don't like about a lot of the prequel lightsaber duels is it becomes not striking the person. It's a dance. It's like how many times can I spin my saber around and like not actually try and hit you? How many times can I? But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, 4, 5, and 6 classics, great, fantastic movies, man. I'm telling you, when you see Obi-Wan and Darth Vader face off in the New Hope, their lightsaber duels are more like fencing style, very practical, now they ain't flashy and twirly, which maybe that's what sells, but I like that practical type of fighting. Even the new series, the first whatever they called it, the New Hope, like the Force Awakens.
There you go.
Yeah, even their fights were more fencing-ish style than the 3rd movie's twirling. But I'm telling you, you got to rewatch that scene of Obi-Wan and Anakin, man. They're twirling their lightsabers, and then they don't even hit each other. And I'm telling you, that's when he walks off the ship, and Anakin looks at him, and that's got to be one of the worst thought out lines, and like just terrible acting. If you're not with me, then you're against me. Like, what an edgy thing to say. Like, you got to rewatch that scene because it is just bad.
Hey,
It's
Anakin was edgy though. That's the character.
Ah, it was a little bit too much, but
I love that stuff, man.
hey, I'm telling you, 4, 5, and 6 can't beat those movies. But The Mandalorian, really liked it. I like how, I really liked how they went with this whole Baby Yoda thing.
Me too.
It's taken over the internet. I love the memes.
Yeah.
I love all
they're
the
pretty
memes.
good.
You know, it's just different, you know, seeing, I don't even know whatever species you call Yoda, but it's interesting to see this new species. Seeing, I mean, I assume it's not actually Yoda, I guess.
There's all kinds of theories out there that it might be a clone.
Yeah, it might be a clone.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love Mandalorian so much because I grew up, you know, with my dad watching these old Western TV shows, you know, like Gunsmoke and The Rifleman and all these, you know, all these Westerns, and Mandalorian just feels like a Western in space.
yeah.
I don't know how many Westerns you've watched, but I mean, even the music and everything, the
Yeah.
music is what really knocked, you know, what really got me off the first time we watched the show.
Yeah, it does have like a slight southern twang.
Yeah. I don't know what that instrument is whenever, you know, old Mando decides to do something, but it's very Western feeling.
Yeah.
And even the fight scenes, like the shootouts and stuff, that first or second episode where they're going down like the road, the corridor or whatever, and he's in the back of the cargo wagon having like a shootout with everybody. Spoiler. And I guess spoiler on Baby Yoda, but surely you've seen the internet today.
Yeah. I really like the fight scene so far. I really like all the characters. I like whoever the actor is that's playing the main dude.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro. Hey, you can vote for Pedro. But it's good. Yeah. I like the dynamic between him and the Baby Yoda.
Me too.
I like that dynamic. I would be okay, you know, if the Mandalorian was like the first Disney TV series of Star Wars. I wouldn't mind having other Star Wars TV series.
Oh, well, they're already making an Obi-Wan one. I know you're making fun of Ewan McGregor, but that's been greenlit.
Oh, man, really?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be between like episode 3 and episode 4. Like him, just what he's doing between those episodes.
Dude, I'm an Obi-Wan fan. I just don't like that final fight.
Okay, I feel you.
I have the high ground. Don't do it.
But yeah, they're getting ready to shoot all that, and then there's talks that Darth Maul might be in it, and then maybe Darth Maul is going to get his own TV series.
I'll be down for that.
Me too, man. I love bad guys. I told you.
But I want to see them do a trilogy. This is how they should have done it. They should have done this new Star Wars trilogy about how you actually you took the place of like a Sith guy, and you watched the new Empire rise and just destroy everyone for 3 movies, and then the very last scene of the 3rd movie, like it panned off to like some faraway planet, and like you saw some person holding a blue lightsaber, and then it started off another trilogy.
Just trilogy on trilogies.
That's what it should have been. Also, you know, I'm excited for the only reason I'm going to go see the new Star Wars movie coming out is for 2 reasons. One, I want to see how terrible it is, because I've heard from YouTubers and people that have seen some leaked scripts, because apparently scripts got leaked,
Yeah, John Boyega. What's his name? Finn in the movie.
Yeah.
He moved apartments and left his script underneath his bed in his old apartment. So the people that were cleaning out his apartment and his house found the script and put it on eBay. But anyways, Disney ended up buying it.
Okay. Well, from what I've heard from some YouTubers, which who knows if it's reliable or not, it's shaping up to not be too good. But the other reason I'm going to see it is because of it's like a 3-second clip, but it's in one of the trailers, and it's Lando, and he's just laughing hysterically. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the way they filmed that scene in the trailer, but it's like the Millennium Falcon is flying through space, and then they just take like a complete still shot of inside this ship, and it's just him with his awkward laugh going, ha, ha, ha! I'm telling you, man.
You gonna make a meme?
Oh, that's the best one. So, yeah.
I'm excited for it. Mostly because J.J. Abrams is back. So I liked Force Awakens. I know it got a lot of flack because people were just like, oh, this is just a carbon copy of New Hope. But my problem was with the second one, Last Jedi, how Rian Johnson, the director, came in and pretty much like threw out everything that Abrams built up. You know, they screwed up Luke, and I don't know. But I'm glad OJJ's back. Maybe he'll set some of that straight.
I don't know, man. I heard that even though he took over the movie, that it was all screwed, and there wasn't much he could do. And I don't know, man. I don't have high hopes. I actually think it's not going to be. I think it's going to be a pretty trash movie, but maybe I'll be wrong.
Yeah, maybe. Hope so. I guess Palpatine's back. That'll be interesting.
Yeah. What a terrible What a terrible enemy. Like, really? You're bringing back the same guy? You had a guy. You had the whole Snoke thing. That was my whole thing. I'm telling you, that movie died instantly when Alien Man got chopped in half.
Yeah, because, like I said, Rian Johnson ruined everything.
Yeah, that was a terrible disaster.
And
I could give a 2-year-old a better job.
Like, J.J. Abrams tries to build up the Knights of Ren in that first movie, and then nothing is mentioned about them in the second movie.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Anyway. But,
Becca, you got something else you want to say?
Yep. So, I do like that on Disney Plus they have the Frozen and Tangled and Moana and all those newer movies.
Uh-huh.
Because I watched Moana on there, and I want to get Andrew to watch the first Frozen with me so he can then take me to the movies and watch the second one.
There you go. I haven't even seen the first one.
You haven't seen the first one?
We should have a watch party.
Yeah, good old watch party. Hey, I know all about those films, though, from playing Kingdom Hearts. I already got those plots, man.
Well, go take your woman to see Frozen 2.
Yeah, too bad Sora's and Goofy and Donald aren't in the movies.
You can close your eyes and pretend.
That's all right. Sora!
Well, hey, man. That's about all I got to say about Disney Plus.
Yeah, overall, I like Disney Plus for their movie selection and The Mandalorian. I think their TV selection is trash, but that might change because apparently they're adding all these Marvel shows, which I'll give the Marvel shows a shot, but I will say, do not expect me to keep up with all of them. I just ain't got time for that. But I just can't live my life like that anymore.
Who's got time?
Yeah, ain't no one got time. But we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, Disney has come again, sweeping up tons of cash, putting out for customers to buy in a world filled and fueled by Disney, buying everything, a monopoly. Soon you're going to be purchasing your internet through Disney, your TV meals through Disney. I'm surprised they already don't have a TV dinner subscription model for their Disney Plus. You get free TV dinner every time you turn on The Mandalorian. They make millions off of that deal. But they got great movies. The Pixar movies are on there. They're all good. You know,
Yep.
if you got any good recommendations on like some series that I missed, I just don't know about that are on there, shoot them to me. I'll give them a shot. Do not send me Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I ain't going to that hotel. I ain't going to that hotel. That just ain't right. I'm 24 now. I ain't watching that no more. But ladies and gentlemen, keep pounding. It doesn't matter what happens in the future. It matters how you handle the future when the future happens. That's all I have. I'm out.
We're out.
Up next is the IBP Carolina Christmas Classic in Spartanburg, South Carolina on December 7th. Gather up the reindeer, hop in your sleigh, and come on down. For more information and to register, go to ironboypowerlifting.com.
Please subscribe and thank you for listening. Be sure to follow @CheckMyTotal on Instagram for all the latest updates.